cool.
Be like, not my fault this is happening.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, glad. Now? We're good? You can hear us?
Hey.
Yes. Okay.
Roll the intro. Roll the intro.
Roll the intro. We're doing it again. We're doing it from the top.
Roll the intro. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, gamers. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's a monumental day, really. Really. The first time you've seen this, the first time you've seen me emote like this, it's for good reason, because we are releasing Satisfactory 12. You were here, you were here, you were here, he was here. Satisfactory 12.
Jason, that's point 1.2.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
oh, that's not.
No,
It's not nearly as-
No, I thought that was obvious, honestly.
But we released 11 last year.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Well, Satisfactory 1.2. Still pretty cool, guys. Still pretty cool. But how's everyone going? Linus, are you like working on the sound, making sure it's all balanced?
We're good.
Let us know how the sound is. Clearly, we are missing Mikhail at this point in time. But we got Linus in the back, and he will be taking care of us today.
So we're good.
Satisfactory 13.
And it's 13. 13 is an unlucky number. I don't think we're gonna do 13.
But okay. Hope you all are doing well today. I'm Jason. I'm one of the community managers here, and I am joined today by Emmett, our game director, and Kaylin, one of our producers here. 1.2 releases today. We're super excited to see it finally leave experimental and hit all of our platforms in just about 2 hours. So pretty freaking awesome. Do we have the timer up?
I
Soon.
can, like-
Timer soon.
I can, like,
so
stop
we can
watching
all
my
keep
phone.
track of it. Yeah, definitely keep us informed about the
Yes.
volume. But
Hopefully-
clearly we need to find that Goldilocks middle ground.
The 1.2 launch will go far smoother than the start of this stream. We are anticipating.
Yeah, someone says, "What's with the pink slides?" with 4 question marks. That seems a little urgent.
I would have given
But someone else, I want your slippers. Yes, you can get these bad boys at your nearest Costco, probably in the bargain bin. That's where my girlfriend's mom got mine. But yeah,
Did you just get paid for that?
they get paid for that.
Yeah.
No, I have
No.
a sponsored Costco segment
Oh, no.
about halfway through.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but you can use code Jason for 10% off your next Costco hot dog. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
We're quiet?
we'll get the sound ironed out. Make sure your PC sound settings, maybe make that all maxed out. Check your Twitch volume, so we're all on the same page, But yeah, I see people in chat asking where Mikhail is, and you know what? Mikhail's been under a lot of pressure recently, and by pressure I mean physical pressure. He is downstairs, trapped underneath a barbell in the gym. He was going for a PR on his bench press and loaded up the bar of a little too much weight. And none of us here are strong enough to carry it off of him. So the fire department are on their way. They're trying to find their strongest employee. Hopefully someone in Huepta can get it off of him. But for now, you're stuck with me, and then Emmett and Kaylin, of course, and we have some more guests as well throughout the rest of the stream. So to start it off, we're just going to chat about, general 1.2 overview, what's coming, inspirations for the update, more broader vision things. And after that, we're going to discuss some game mode randomization and maybe some bugs with Uzu. and Emmett as well. And after that, we will be chatting about vehicle paths and how they have been updated. And we'll wrap it up with the weather system. All the new weather states come into the game. And we'll be talking about that with the VFX team. So lots to talk about today. But we're going to keep it real chill, I think. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. I don't know if you can hear the rain in the background, but it's nice and and cozy outside. Yeah.
Frisbee golf. Sorry, someone's just suggesting something. That gives me an idea.
Totally different from golf.
Yeah, someone asking, are any of your developers from Norway? No. No one on the team is from Norway. We are based in Sweden, but we do have quite the international office. A lot of Dutch people working on Satisfactory.
Dutch, German, Irish, US, Ukrainian, Russian, Estonian, French, Italian.
I'm from California.
Hey, me too.
Caitlin's from California. Yeah, as you can tell from my pronounced Swedish accent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, one more thing, chat. I have some questions that I want to ask our guests today, but I want you all to have the opportunity to ask some questions as well. So if you do !AMA, you can ask questions of your own that we will also be getting to, and we will read those as well. So that is !AMA if you'd like to ask your own questions. But like it's like a form, like it's like a Slido link. Ask it there, like, you know, yeah. Like, don't just type AMA and then your question. I saw someone do that.
See someone asking, like, is anyone from Germany? We do have a German.
We have two Germans. We have
Two
Burke
German-
and we have
oh, that's
Thorsten.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we are all wearing slippers because we have a no shoes policy in the office. And that's pretty common across most, like, Swedish workplaces. Yeah. Where are you all from, chat? If you don't mind.
Oh no. I see Quebec. I see Russia. I see Texas.
Whoa! We got a lot of Germans.
Switzerland, Germany,
Norway.
Sweden, France. I keep seeing AMA as llama.
Las
Sorry, every
Vegas.
time I see that.
Look at that.
Pittsburgh.
Brazil.
Someone asked, is that a slug lamp?
That is a slogan.
Oh, is that a
Let me
slug
tell
lamp?
you.
Yes, this is a new prototype that we are working on with our merch partner, Heroic Replicas. It's a slug lamp. It's USB powered, and it has multiple colors, as Linus will demonstrate right now.
Ooh.
Oh,
How
I can.
did-
Never mind. We can demonstrate.
We got the RGB.
We've
Let's
got yellow, purple, blue. Never mind.
go. Ah,
Is it working? You
maybe.
can try.
Let's see. Oh.
That's gonna be like the remote to
All right, it
something
works.
else.
There we go.
I feel like we're having like a Cybertruck moment right now.
Oh my god, that's fine. It also can't turn left. Oh, it's going fast now.
Kill the lights so we
Ooh.
can see the slug. We could do that. You guys want to dim the lights real quick so we
Can we?
could see. I'll do that.
Oh god.
Then maybe we should bump up the mic volume too.
The slug can't talk, Jason.
Just gotta give him some space.
Ooh. Wait,
Ooh.
how well does that come up, Venus?
What?
How well does it come up on camera?
You can see.
Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good, just making sure.
You're gone.
What?
The only just
The slug is in charge now.
It's powering the stream.
Do we know? Wait, is this released now, Linus?
No, it's the prototype.
Okay.
We're gonna release it sometime.
It's released sometime this year, TM. Cool. It's like a harp. It is kind of soothing, actually. I have blue eyes. Light hurts.
Powered by the other slug. The queen.
Yeah. If things are too quiet, we can
Scream.
no, maybe don't scream, but we could raise the gain on the mics. But yes, exclamation
Yeah.
point AMA if you'd like to ask questions, but I'll just go ahead and start with my questions. So the first question
Yes.
for the both of you. 1.1 came out a year ago.
Yes.
What was the inspiration for 1.2 now that we're a year later?
Let me see. 1.2 started. Want me to talk louder? Ah! Ah! We good? Let's get a little mic check. This works well? Amma. Nice. Let me see. We released 1.1. So 1.1 was very much like we had released 1.0 and there were things we still wanted to tidy up in the game and things like some more minor things we wanted to improve on. 1.2 was very much like a fresh update from the start. We want to do another free update of 1.1 because we know we want to keep supporting Satisfactory well into the future. There's no planned like end of the support for Satisfactory. But I wanted to actually try and find more specific themes around the free updates, which now that I look back, it's still scattered as hell. But like my idea originally was theme it more around like vehicle update, which you obviously with the vehicle pathing and like the theme on the logo and stuff, you actually have like the road sign, like that was the original idea. But then we looked at what other features could we bring in at that time. And I had like a big old list of features. And I looked back at that earlier today, and some of them are dumb, but some of them are cool. And those cool ones did actually make it in. And we knew we were going to do weather. We were doing an engine update. We were always waiting for an engine upgrade to 5.4 in order to re-implement weather. And we launched 1.0 on 5.3. We launched 1.1 on 5.3. And then we swapped to 5.4, I think, over the summer of last year, which meant weather was available again. So that was always going to be in there. We then had, I did obviously have like the vehicle changes. So we had the fluid truck, we had the fluid truck station, and we had the vehicle repathing. I know I am that asshole now who has gotten rid of the old vehicle system, and I am sorry about that. But it kind of sucked, and we just wanted something that worked a lot better and was way more accessible for players and was much more consistent. Please don't hurt me. Don't leave the pitchforks down, please. Another thing I wanted to do was make the game. I wanted to find ways for this game to be more replayable. And there's a lot of ways to do that, and there's still things we can do. Wink, wink. But the way I decided to go with for 1.2 was to go with game modes, so that there was a lot of different variation on how you played this game. So it was sort of like game modes and adding a couple of things, like changing AGS to creative mode and just giving like clearer guidelines on what these are. So like how you actually control like space elevator parts you need, or like the power consumption. And then obviously the random resource nodes is a blast and can change the game dramatically from the original design. And that was a lot of fun to test, which is what we'll talk about in the next section. And then there was other things that there was stuff that we kind of liked in 1.1 that we were like, okay, we might not do this now, but we can do it a bit later in the future. So like selfie mode was something we were looking at for 1.1, and we were like, we're already given like a pretty comprehensive photo mode, so we're like, let's just ship the photo mode and just see what people think of it, and then we can add on top of that later, which is something we're gonna probably still do a lot. We're gonna make something and just kind of see what you guys think, and if you like it, we'll do more of it. So yeah, that's where selfie mode came from. So we had a list, we cut it down to the things we thought made most sense, and then we just built them. That's kind of been like one of the things we focused on in the last year, just building this 1.2 update. Obviously we launched console as well, and that brings us here. One of the features I did cut, and this is gonna probably hurt, but when Jason did his hey, I'm now work at Coffee Stain video, he did a little skateboarding thing that was really cool in that video, and you can go back here on our YouTube channel and see that. Wait, we got a bad mic? Yeah.
I think in
We're
general,
good?
It's been like,
Has it been in and out?
nah, I think it's been generally quiet. Oh, good mic.
Good mic?
Very good mic.
Mic is fine. Just Irish accent is bad.
Now it's better.
Okay,
But
we're
it's
good.
now? Or could it be better?
How far back do you want me to go and repeat?
Kalen, can you talk into that one?
Yeah. Do you want me to turn it or anything? Hello, this is Kalen. Hello.
Turn it a bit towards me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now this is my show.
I think it's the right mic that's not picking up.
This one here. So.
No, Kalen's mic.
Wait, oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
My
I
mic.
can
Yeah, right. That's based on perspective, right?
fucking hell with your thumb.
I appreciate the Irish accent love here.
I mean, I can talk for a bit.
I went good. Kalen
Wanna-
quiet. Kalen, no,
wanna
it says
do-
Kalen quiet.
Kalen quiet. Me Kalen, me talk.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I'm gonna defend the trucks for a little bit.
Okay,
Don't
hold
be-
on.
Don't be too harsh on yourself for picking that apart. But like, I don't know. I remember. So I first joined the team like around like September timeframe. And like I remember during the interview process, like one of the questions was like, okay, if you could change anything in the game, like what are some things? And I had like a small feature request that was like, I would love to zoop the signs because it's such a pain in the butt to put all of them down. So I love that in this update. And then the other thing was trucks. Like they were so difficult to use that I just didn't use them. I get that some people found a way to like incorporate them in the factories, but like I'm stoked about this feature. So it's a good change.
Literally the
Loud. Yeah.
too loud. Ah,
Typical producer.
this is going smooth.
Okay, try it now.
Hello, I am Emmett. Wait, someone said say the 33. 33. How does that sound in my accent? I will 33. Wait, don't cough, Doug. I'm gonna cough all over your damn house.
All right, well, they can hear me now. That's the important thing.
We can hear Kalen. We can hear Emmett. Jason is over there and not talking, so if you can hear him, that's concerning. Yeah. Oh my God. This is like saying play a song on guitar. It's like, tell me which
We're
one.
just like silently watching
Yeah,
Jason
I
as he's
don't know.
like turning knobs. Like
Oh wait, I got lower. How did I get lower? I'm closer to the mic. Dirty 3. Damn, dude. Wait, say 6-7? No.
Emmett's fine, but the only mic.
Wait, this
Only seems to
we're
be
just
this
gonna
one?
solo on this one?
Yeah, this one's not doing anything.
all right, well, sure.
Oh,
like
okay.
it'll be like karaoke night.
Should we? Yeah. We can do Be Prepared. I'll be the
Okay.
hyenas.
Sometimes I want to be the hyenas.
We're all adults here. Okay. I'm just gonna like move this a little bit and bring the mic into the center and hope this doesn't fuck with everything.
Just
Over you go.
make sure you see the cable is very.
Yeah. We're gonna
We're right
move
at
the
the limit.
coffee. We are the professionals. And there we go. Jason too quiet. Phantom. Okay. They're not scuffed streams, they're streams with charm. Okay? This is what we're going for here. This was intentional. You don't see Jason anymore. Honestly, that makes sense because he's not on camera. If you did see him, then ask him to get out of your house. Jason's not invisible. He doesn't have that power. He can fly. He never got invisibility. Okay.
All right, should we just
Totally.
keep going? Keep
Yes. Totally. Yeah. Oh, TLDR on that last story. I was thinking about doing a hoverboard and I cut it. Sorry. Okay. What else? About later? Oh wait, no. There was. We were talking about the actual truck update. Like a really fun thing about that was when Kalen joined, like a week before he started working here. Like myself and Thorsten were Thorsten, our art director, were just hanging out. at a local beer purveyor. Myself and Thorsten were at a bar in the sun, and like we saw Kalen walk by, and we shouted at him, and we are like, "Oh, yo, come over here! Like, we know you're starting to work with us next week. Like, come on, we'll tell you about the updates and stuff." And like, he was so happy when we were talking about trucks and like all the things we were doing.
Yeah.
Wait, no video? No freaking no, that's a lie. You guys are lying to me. You can still see me. You can see me.
I turned off the video for
Wait, what? Yes, video.
I'm going rogue.
Jason's gone rogue, people. Fuck. We have to get Miko. We have to get the. We gotta get the weights off him.
Call the fire department now.
Okay. Video's back. Stop touching buttons.
This whole time, Jason's been like a phone operator, like just changing cables and.
Should we just like?
It's fucking cooked, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Are we good? Are we good? The lights aren't off. You just closed your eyes.
We're just gonna we're gonna get real intimate, guys.
This is.
I feel like we're like the Beach Boys right now. Yeah, for some reason that mic is not working, and the knobs on our interface were like pretty ridiculous, like ridiculously not working. Yeah, I do wish Mikhail was here, but unfortunately he is trapped. But yeah. Okay, I mean, as long as if we're all leaned like this, everybody, like, is it like can we like?
Is this an
hello?
ASMR situation? Yeah. Is it me you're looking for?
and then maybe a line from Kalen.
It's me.
Okay, we're good. We can talk about the update. We'll go back to that, or we can just I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is it.
we're
This is the
we're
stream
not
one.
licking the mic.
No.
That's one thing we're not doing.
We have some boundaries.
Yeah, but maybe we do pass it around. That might be good, but we'll see. Why not?
Bits you are
Why-
not clipping.
It's not sanitary. All right, but
What do we got?
what do we got?
We had the list of the features, talked about like where that came from, talked about things that might have gotten cut. We're gonna keep supporting. Kaylin backed me up on my decisions were good, which I always appreciate.
I'm curious if you can share anything that, because you mentioned like some things got cut.
Yes.
And you said they were dumb.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if there's something you could share that got cut.
Oh, you didn't hear this part, probably.
Oh, yeah, I was-
When you did like your "Hey, I'm Jason, welcome me to Coffee Stain" video. You
Yeah.
did a little skateboarding thing, and like after that, I said we should add a hoverboard into Satisfactory, and then I
right.
cut the hoverboard thing. I think it would have been cool. Like we literally have like a skate park in Satisfactory with some build pieces. But
Sometimes
no.
dreams don't come true.
Yeah.
I'm more of a wheels on ground kind of guy.
You don't
So
like Back to the Future too?
Back to the Future 2 is okay. The United States is kind of turning into that Biff's like reality, which is kind of concerning. Yeah, you cut
Yeah.
the best part of the update.
Maybe in the future. Let's see. Golfing. Oh, wait, for golfing, I was actually. This is not anything to do with adding it to the. Well, maybe it is. You guys decide. I was talking to another dev from like a different company yesterday, and he was also a big fan of Satisfactory, and he was like, "Oh, you guys should add golf," and I was like, "If we add golf, we're just going to make the automated golf machine that you just like start feeding it power and resources, and it will just golf, but you don't get to interact with it. It's just going to be there golfing perpetually." So let's see, 1.3.
It's like a Rube Goldberg machine, but for golf.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that. Well, I did have a schedule for
Oh,
this.
we blasted way past the schedule.
But, I will say Uzu is quite busy with the release, so perhaps the 30-minute block for Uzu was already a little too long. So we'll take this one a little longer and give him some more time to get the release ready for 5. But what we can do is pull up the AMA, because I feel like we've probably gathered some questions. Ooh, we had tennis instead.
We had tennis,
What about pickleball?
pickleball. You know, I've never played, but I'm hearing it's popular.
I've also never
wanna-
played pickleball.
I mean, maybe we should go play to
I
research.
thought that's like a part of your culture.
Pickleball?
As like a millennial.
Oh, I thought you meant as an Irish person. I was like,
I don't know anything about pickleball in Ireland.
it's. Oh, I'm like, yeah.
Ooh, someone said, please explain the glowing
go.
train rails from the last video. So, that was meant to be like a visual effect to show that the rails were being painted. And I clearly lost the plot of that as a transitional element.
You got lost in the sauce.
Yeah, a
little bit.
lot of people
Yeah.
thought like we were redoing train pathing and like we're like redoing signals, and it was like a whole thing. But yeah, no, that was just the trains being repainted. You can now paint the rails with all the different metal colors like Caterium and copper. was
Copper
it?
looks really
Yeah.
good.
Copper
does,
looks real
yeah.
good. It's like a deep red. Yeah. Yeah, Linus, do you mind pulling up the AMA?
Which one? The Slido?
Yeah, the Slido.
Pull it up, Jamie.
One sec.
I think it should be that middle one. There it is.
Ooh.
Okay, and now
Hope you can
we,
read
we,
that.
we
I
can,
can, yeah.
we
I
can
don't-
we can pick these questions
Yeah.
too. You know.
Oh wait, another Irish person. Hello. That wasn't part of the AMA. I saw that intro. More Satisfactory lo-fi. I like that I just immediately latched onto the music one. We can do more music. We can never rule that out. I mean, when we do Satisfactory lo-fi stuff, like anything that ends up being a tape for like an event like Fixmas or something, that's just the devs having fun. Like I think, wait, it was Fixmas and what other event? Oh, the anniversary. Those
Yeah.
tapes were all just like devs having fun, just like writing songs and just throwing them in.
And then the elevators as well. The elevator music.
The elevator
that
music,
everyone made
yeah.
was fantastic.
I forgot we did that. Yeah, shit. I guess like minor anniversary update information is you can now change the volume on the speaker.
And you can turn it off. And you
Yeah.
can turn it off. That was, oh my god.
That was a
drove me
big,
insane.
yeah, that was a big point last year.
Yeah.
That's gonna be adjustable now.
I remember right when I joined the team, I was like, oh, I should do like a fresh save. And like everything you do in the beginning of the game is like in the hub, and just hearing the birthday song nonstop was like, I don't know. I went way out of my way to be like, we have to fix this. This is driving me crazy.
Yeah, it's okay. We figured it out.
I made a very sad tutorial for people on how to turn off the
Yeah.
event, but that was the main gripe with the event. Was just getting blasted by the music. Let's see.
There's a cool idea there. Any programmer Q&A sessions, like that could be a separate thing in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, yeah.
You know, last year we broke down a number of like the sound features being added to Satisfactory, and I brought in Mihailo and Sasha for that. And maybe not for streams, but we definitely might be making some more videos highlighting features and doing interviews of our programming team. But yeah, maybe we do a stream. We'll just have to see if they're interested.
Oh, I see a question in chat. Will 1.2 also drop on console today?
Yes, 1.2 will drop on console. All of our platforms get the update at the exact same time.
Assuming we don't hold up Uzu for too long.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Keep working.
There's a couple of foundation pieces in which I'll just say anything is possible. Cool idea.
Yeah, I mean, Mikhail and I, we've been fielding new foundations, new shapes, stuff like that. That's something we talk about a lot, and we know there's a great interest for that, and it's something that's in the back of the mind for another update. But as of right now, nothing planned and in the works for that.
That was towards Uzu. I'm not going crazy. Lo-fi. Parallel build mode. That's kind of cool.
Will trains get a revamp like the truck and tractor stuff? So the vehicles actually got an update to be more similar to how trains are built. So currently there's not much in plan for a train update, because we were trying to get them more aligned with trains. Nitro, you're going to be able to tell Uzu hey yourself in just a little bit.
Yeah. Can you scroll it down, Linus? We'll go through a few more. Wait, someone's complimenting the Update 3 release video. That was a great video.
That was a great video.
That was a good trailer.
That was something I looked to for our EXP patch notes video that we just made, as you know, as inspiration for what's been done before. Very good stuff. We'll definitely try and make more like that.
Someone's asking for 2.0, but I'm like, dude, we're at 12.
Is it possible to upgrade from version 1.1 to 1.2 while using a 1.1 world, or will the world become corrupted? Your saves will just automatically update to 1.2. So you should be all good. Nothing you need to do.
Take it, server. Farming to Satisfactory. We're doing farming now, boy.
You know, it's not, you know, necessarily in the fix it mantra.
Yeah.
But I do love the idea of a like renewable, more eco-friendly way to play the game.
Yeah. You got like the Pioneer straw hat.
You get the pads for the tractors now.
What?
So you get the pads for the
Pioneers.
tractors.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we literally have a tractor. It makes a lot of sense. Let me see.
Hats for tractors.
Hmm?
Hats for tractors.
Hats for tractors.
Yeah.
And that's an obvious one, surely. You need like the hat and you need a little bit of the straw or whatever.
Yeah. Sticking out of the helmet,
Yeah.
just clipping right through it.
I mean, how does the Pioneer drink the coffee? Hmm.
You keep scrolling, Leah?
Yeah. Someone just asked what happens to the existing truck paths. You cannot rebuild existing truck paths, but they will stay present in the save you have as a legacy path. But there will be more information on that as well when the truck squad comes in like an hour. Could we play fetch with the doggos? If we introduce disc golf, that would make a lot of sense. Let's be real. People want to be able to pick up the lizard doggos. Do you have any idea how big the lizard doggos actually are? Those
Yeah.
things are enormous.
When I go make like little shorts or something like that, I often bring the lizard doggo into it, and they're like straight up as big as the Pioneer.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird to think about, but yeah, no, they are huge.
Yeah, thanks to photo mode, when you like zoom out and see yourself next to a splitter, I was really surprised at like how small you are compared to the splitters.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Game scale is funky.
There's a couple about general bugs, signals. I would say we're just always looking at fixing bugs, so there will probably always be improvements coming up, although not committing to anything specific. That's G2 territory. Bigger explosives. Ha! That's a question for our programmer, Dylan. Let me tell you about the nuke.
Oh, the nuke.
The
Yeah,
nuke.
Forgot about the nuke.
And we'll continue to forget about the nuke for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, there's a pretty crazy explosion in the content browser of our unreleased builds,
Yeah.
and it's a little too big.
Sleep in the toilet or the hub to pass time. Is that just bits in real life or in the game?
I just want to poop on company time.
Okay. Where did
What? How are we
where did I put my guide? I'm leaving.
I'm happy to say guide, but okay. He's gone. We can do the forbidden. Wait, oh yeah.
I want to make sure there's nothing I forgot.
Oh, I mean, there's like 7 points there, and I think we covered one of them. But
Oh.
make the joke about update 12.
Oh, you got interviewed.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Leading up to the 1.2
Yeah.
update, and you were a bit deceptive.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm
I-
never.
I think you were a little deceptive. Do you want to share more about what that interview was?
That was talking to Mason from Satisfactory News. Like, God, when was that? Like 6 months ago, or yesterday? I don't know. I don't know time anymore. But yeah, he poked a couple of questions about like, oh, our game mode's coming, and this is before. No, it isn't even before we'd revealed anything, because we'd revealed something in it. The merch video you did.
I was dropping hints all the way
Yeah.
since our last summer check-in
Yes.
of last year.
That's another thing I want to talk about.
Yeah,
the hints.
I was dropping mad hints. I think I started with the portable toilets. Yeah, I think I had like a
Yeah.
porta potty rental on like a second screen.
Yes. Yeah.
I think was the first one. But yeah, and then I did the ore randomization in the merch video.
You did the rain in the Fixmas video.
The rain was in the sounds video.
That's right.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the fluid truck was blatant. Like we gave that was an obvious.
Yes.
Here's the fluid truck.
Yes,
Here's
that-
the soda can.
That was just that was a crumb, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one where Mikhail was on the Steam Deck, and he was showing off like pipes and stuff, and you could just barely see like someone was using like the T pipe.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah.
I don't
Took-
even remember
Took
that.
a long time for people to pick up on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember people asking me like, "Oh, have you hinted at it?" I'm like, "Look at the video again." Like,
Zoom in.
but we also had we had those hints. Oh, and then it was in the music or in the audio video on Sasha's screen. You could actually see just like rain.
Oh,
You know, like it just blatantly says like rain at the top
Yeah,
corner
yeah.
for some of the audio.
Sasha was for context for those that either didn't see it or it's been a while. Sasha was showing things off in Wise, which is like an audio software connected to Unreal Engine, and there was just literally an entire tab dedicated to like the rain sounds in the game. And I don't think anyone really picked up on that.
No,
From what I remember.
I didn't see any coverage on
Yeah.
it.
Which was very interesting. You know, excited that that's a good point, but you know, it all comes together. Everything has a purpose.
I just keep seeing people ask about console and 1.2. Yes, SimShip, PC, and console today. And we'll probably say that every 10 minutes for new people who join. Oh, the new audio. I mean, yeah, the new audio changes are awesome.
Yes,
There's
yes, all of the occlusion and the like the dynamic reverb are some very immersive features. You know.
yeah.
I'm guilty often of playing games without sound and just like playing music or something.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's just the audio is so intentional in our game that it's really fun to just like get immersed in your factory.
Yeah. This was also the first update that I worked with Hannah on Ada lines, so some of them were kind of coming from me and Hannah was editing. So like the rainbow one and the spawn toilet, with obviously the implication of the spawn toilet being we're kind of turning. You know what? I'm not gonna. You can just figure it out yourself. What I'm trying to hint at there, but the rainbow one being like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
You were
Because
so proud of that one.
I was so happy. I mean, like, what else would I do? I did want to at one point do a feature where we just always had a Caterium node appear at the end of a rainbow. But it wasn't practical. But
Which is most popular in your office, tea or coffee? Well, I'll say that coffee is actually.
Fill us
pretty
up,
popular.
Jason.
Do you guys want? You guys want a little coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I'll get you guys a cup.
Some of the sauce. Also, yeah, coffee is by far the winner on this one.
Let's-
Is this a little bit of ASMR? Can we get a little?
do
Let's
this
get, let's get nice
more.
and close. We have Lena's laughing in the background, so I'm hoping that was a good pour.
sounds like something else.
Yeah, I also want to say you're taking it.
It's the spawn.
We literally just pivoted, yes, from talking about the toilet. Wait, how close
Do you
can...
guys want some milk?
Oh, I'd
But,
love that.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, hell yeah. You've got like a frother? Thank you, that's good.
There you go.
Thank you.
But
I-
also, I don't want to keep Uzu waiting too long.
You can keep it.
I'm so conscious of how closely I drink this coffee to that mic right now. This is not a clip I want.
Let me put the coffee down. Ew, milk and coffee. What do you? That's so common. Don't ew
What?
milk and
Yeah.
coffee.
It's oat milk. It's delicious.
No barrel?
What?
No, we do not have an in-house barista. We have a honor system where if the pot is empty, the next person must fill it.
And consistently that works.
Yes.
We're gonna find out it's the same person every day.
And the pot just magically refills it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Huh?
It's really cool.
Cleans itself.
So on brand that we have a coffee stream now.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Bits, Mikhail did not get crushed by a dumbbell. It was a barbell that's much heavier and much more impressive.
Although we haven't checked in the last hour. We don't know how the situation has escalated.
Huevda's sending their finest once they find the strongest.
It takes time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they can only send one guy.
They might be on vacation.
But yeah. It is sweet.
It is near summer.
Gab is complaining about the coffee. Coffee Russian roulette.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
But okay, I want to ask one more question,
Yes.
which is what's next? You know, 1.2 is releasing. So what is next for the team? Where are we putting our focus over the next few months? And you know, that's a good team. That's a good question to tag team, I think, as a producer in the game.
Yeah, you can answer.
Cool. So I think in general, like we just launched like 1.2, so we want to give folks like a chance to like try it out and everything. Also for us, like it's summertime. We want to enjoy the weather. Like wintertime is like it's just like all darkness all the time. So I think we're gonna enjoy the break. Come back. We're gonna do a lot of bug fixing. We look forward to all the bugs that y'all are gonna discover. And then I think we're just gonna spend time like listening to the community and see like what are people asking for next, and maybe that'll drive like some of the things that like we work on next. But
Yeah. I mean, again, just for the timeline, like the last free update, like 1.2, this one, the free update you're here for. Hi. Like I put that feature list together after 1.1. Like we were very just focused on get 1.1 out, and then we got the feature list for 1.2. We have like an internal wish list of what we would want to add. But yeah, as Kaelan said, it's coming up to Swedish summer. A lot of people take vacations at that time. It's kind of not the most productive development time, and we usually kick off nicely again in like August. As Jason said, we started hinting towards stuff like, if you're watching the videos close enough, early or like late in the year. So there will be more. We're not going to say what it is yet.
there will be more.
More. As I say, we are not going to abandon support for major updates on Satisfactory. We're going to keep going.
And you know, it's less about addressing bugs because you know I wouldn't call them bugs. You know, they're happy accidents.
Ooh, like that.
You know, broken features maybe.
Features,
No,
features
no,
with
that's-
style.
Yeah, features with substance.
Yeah.
You know, character. Features of character. Right, everybody.
Yeah.
Right. Well, anyway, I want to thank you both for joining us on the stream today. But I'd like to invite a special gentleman over.
Ooh.
Someone who Well, I guess you're staying.
I get. Will I just stay? No, I'll just stay. Yeah. It's Kaylin, get the.
All right.
Everyone's
Bye,
saying,
Chad.
bye to Kaylin. And welcome.
I'll be less chaotic.
Who's here?
Hello.
Let's catch you up on the lore. This
Yeah,
mic
the
doesn't work. Yeah,
I
this
saw,
one
I
does.
saw, I saw. I wanted to come in right
Yeah.
when the technical issues started.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the perfect time.
It would have made sense. Sometimes we just turn off the camera for fun.
Yeah.
Can I get some uwu uzus in chat, please?
We're already getting them. I already see Natro and Dog in there.
I'm not sure if the name tag got updated, but Uzu is our release manager, and so today is probably as important as it gets for your job.
It's been like the whole year, to be honest. There's been so many things going on. I was looking into this like right before or rather in the 15 minutes that you stole from my segment. I was looking into stuff, and I mean the last time was the console release in November, so it actually hasn't been that long. All in all, counting the vacation and stuff. But the preparation for Fixmas happened right after that, after the console release, which that was technically our first simultaneous release, because we did release that on both platforms at the same time. But this is much bigger in general, and it was a ride. It was a ride.
Are there any like specific challenges with managing a console release simultaneously with a PC release?
Yeah,
That's still like a fairly new process for us here.
yeah. I mean, I think the obvious low-hanging one is that the certification process, which again, for anybody watching who has no clue what that is, basically when you want to release something on consoles, you send that to either Microsoft, Sony, or whoever, and you ask them basically, hey, is this good enough to be released here? And most of the times they'll say no, and then you have to figure out why, and like make all the corrections that are necessary. And it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough because submitting to certification is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, and usually you get like some very unexpected stuff. And we try to prepare very hard. Actually, Fish Labs was also extremely helpful this time around again. Honestly, I felt really bad. This is some good lore. Hopefully they're watching, but I felt really bad during the first submission because we did pass with external certification QA to see how bad, like what's the damage, right? Like where are we at? And we got a list of like 100 and something bugs, and we had like I think we had almost like 110 bugs on our Jira, and they fixed them in like a week and a half with like 3 people.
3 people.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I think Alex K was like the biggest person that we were like all whipping super hard.
Oh man, sorry, Alex.
Yeah.
Metaphorically.
Yeah, metaphorically. We could have done it like for real, but I don't think anybody would have. Like,
I'm not sure labor law allows for that.
in the EU, it
Yeah,
does.
definitely not in Europe. Yeah.
But they did an amazing job with the turnaround for that. Almost everything was like super clutch. Even honestly, as usual, last week a lot of the very important stuff got done. But I'm very happy with how things turned out. I think overall. Again, Giuseppe was extremely helpful during all of this. Jens, Alex, Zimmerman as well. But to be honest, the entire team at Fish Labs has been working very hard. I think something that has not been mentioned too much, which I'm stealing whatever you have next, because this is a very good thing that I wanted to mention. The rewindable controls.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
I feel like that's like super understated in like videos and everything, because like, I mean, to be honest, it's very hard to showcase,
Yeah.
right? Like, how do you put this in a trailer? Just like,
Yeah, I touched on it in the video before last, and yeah, no, that's huge, and that's huge for. I feel like a lot of games on console and period don't necessarily allow you to rebind
Yeah.
the controls, so it's really cool that we were able to do that.
Yeah, no. Usually you get like the presets, like
Yeah,
type
so-
A, B, C, or something, and you just switch a few keys around. But I guess the collaboration that you guys did with them as well, like kind of led into uh, pushing them towards the direction. Like, okay, you know what? We need to. If we're gonna do this, let's do it all the way. And we actually added a pretty extensive menu. Of course, I think there's still a few couple like interactions that are a bit tricky to rewind or that are not rewindable, but like 90% of the game is rewindable now. And again, hopefully this also enables a lot of people who have like accessibility concerns or issues in general to finally enjoy the game. But yeah, I think it's a big feature. It required a lot of testing from everyone's side, and yeah, hopefully people enjoy it.
Nice.
There's some good hype for that. There's also one guy asking when do we get the AI girlfriend. I don't know what to do with that. We got Ada.
Yeah.
Seen someone talking about Taco Bell in chat.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Never eaten there.
You never had Taco Bell?
No.
Well, they're coming out with a new item recently.
Wait, who are you shilling
the
for?
bell. You heard the bell. That's so weird.
It doesn't
But,
exist in Sweden.
I mean, there's
No.
probably one. I mean, we have one in Stockholm.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try the new Crunchwrap Gordita Crunch. And
Jason,
if
stop
you
promoting
order-
other companies.
I mean, I see the desire to get sponsored though. When you grab the Oatly, you were like,
Yeah.
does anybody want some milk?
You know, times are getting a little things are a little rough, and I'm trying to do my part to make sure we can keep the lights on. Right?
I respect the hustle.
Would you like some coffee?
Thank you. You can do that.
Okay, no, that's
I'll
okay.
take the milk
That's
just
all
like
right.
that.
That's all right.
You can
Don't
pour it in
worry,
my
don't
water.
worry.
No, please.
I remember from last year during the 1.1 stream,
Here comes.
there you had a bit of an anecdote about the game mode randomization settings.
Well, the anecdote was that I teased that there was a very highly requested feature by me from like day zero that kind of never made it in because of reasons, and it was finally coming over, and I don't think anybody actually guessed it correctly from what I saw. But yeah, it is game mode, and I saw, my God, of course, I tried to memorize the name of the guy on Reddit who beat the hardest settings, and I forgot it. So
Oh no!
yeah,
I mean it's crazy. The requirements
God.
are like 50,000, 250,000, like crazy numbers.
I put that in thinking, oh, this is too high. No one's going to do this.
No, we have some crazy people
Yeah.
on the subreddit.
yeah. But when I saw that post, I was like, this is exactly what I wanted to see, because I really like roguelikes, and especially the main motivation, I guess, like what kept me fueled to keep proposing this over the years was the Castlevania Symphony of the Night randomizers. There's a bunch of streamers that I really like. I know people also do the Link to the Past randomizers and stuff.
Yes.
But the communities for those games are great. Like actually using the randomizer is amazing. Like I really love the Symphony of the Night one. And with Satisfactory, I think there's so many things, like a lot of the map is unexplored because of min-maxing and
Yeah.
stuff. So I always wanted something that could incentivize people to play in a different way than the usual way, or to just like have more fun with like different settings. And I'm very happy that the one person who made that post on Reddit actually was using flight mode though, so it wasn't completely horrendous of an experience.
Okay. All right.
I've got like two thoughts on that. Two thoughts in general. First one was about game modes, which is I remember sending a picture to you, and like it was like the marketing team, it was like a marketing call,
Yeah.
which was like an early version of game modes that was in grass fields where you have 3 nodes, and it was like iron, uranium, iron, and
Yeah.
sending that screenshot through and be like, this is the shit we want. This
Yeah,
is what
that-
we really wanted from this
That's
feature.
awesome. Yeah, exactly.
The second thing is just because you're referencing people who are posting externally. The truck thing, this is for the guy on YouTube who says fix fucking trucks on every video.
Yeah, Natural got it. It was Grolem who made the post.
Yeah.
So shoutouts
Yeah.
for actually enduring the experience. But I mean, he said that he loved it. He said like I enjoyed every minute of it.
It's a little sadistic.
Yeah,
Masochistic?
yeah.
Mas-
But I respect it. I respect it. Because yeah, I also intend to play with the randomizers and stuff on my own. I haven't because things have been insanely busy over here. But yeah, it was kind of like a self wish list feature there. Like I really wanted, because you know, when you test this game for like 9 years, you kind of get like so used of the same exact like routes for everything. You know, like when I do like smoke testing, I've seen grass fields, the specific to iron nodes like a million times by
Yeah.
now. Just a little bit of variety,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
makes my day.
It's the spice of life.
Yeah, exactly.
And you really can play most of the game in like a very contained area. I
Yeah.
mean, that's usually what I do in my playthroughs.
Yeah.
And I think the multipliers are a great way to get you across the entire map.
Yeah,
I remember testing the presets. Like I did a level of extensive testing just to see how close. Like because we don't have any. There's no biases whatsoever. It is completely random. Like you do. Even if you do like a basic resource rich or whatever, like it will still be completely random where on the map those resources appear, and just going in like loading grass fields and just testing every single resource just to see how close they are. And I like hit Kateria and I'm like, oh, 10,000 meters away. That's okay. They'll figure it out. They know how to walk.
yeah. If anything with game modes, I think there's a lot of funny ideas that I'm not gonna spoil actually right now because I still believe they'll happen.
Yeah.
Right, Emmett.
We have a platform now to add more game
Right.
modes.
Right, Emmett.
Right, Emmett?
Pat the
And-
Cena Basher over there.
Yeah. We've talked about some cool ideas for them.
Yeah. So Grolin would have to do another playthrough with the new ideas on top.
Do it for Grolin.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Can we get a hashtag going?
Yeah. Someone asked how much gigabyte is the update. Do you know?
More than one?
More than one?
Less than.
It's at least one. It's at least 1 gigabyte.
I don't know what you are instigating there, Doug, with the advanced build techniques. What do you mean?
But
Bugs or
Bugs?
advanced build techniques?
I mean, I like both. What do you mean? I don't get it.
wait, while we're here, if we had one request for like any other game mode, what would it be? Not that I'm
Are
gonna.
you asking
Yeah,
chat?
I'm asking the chat that. Like, if
Yeah.
you want any other game mode added, what would you want added? Fucking Doug.
Can you guys start by asking daisy chaining to be available from the start as a not a game mode, just as a feature. Don't type golf. You're wasting your time.
I already made that joke today. Come on.
What can you like low gravity mode or something? Like, is that one
It would be nice.
Sonic
It
mode?
would be nice.
Fishing.
Just turn into Sonic.
Hyperspeed? Satisfactory racing?
I mean, technically, we already have kart racing with the executive ladder.
Yeah. Like Naughty Dog used to always do. They did like Crash Bandicoot 1 to 3, then Crash Team Racing, and then they did Jack and Daxter 1 to 3, and then Crash or Jack X. It would have been. They always do like the fourth game is the racing game.
So we're missing Satisfactory Bash, right? The party game.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah, that's what we miss.
Well, it is 4
Yes.
to keep to our
For sure.
schedule. I want to thank you both for joining us.
You're kicking
on
me
stream
out like,
today.
Yeah.
this.
Thank you, Jason. Do you want anything? Want me to bring you?
No, I'm good.
You're good. You got
I'm
coffee?
good. Yeah, no, it's a little
A little hot.
a little cramped in here.
Okay. Okay.
It's a
I mean,
little-
I did my shoutouts to Fishless, my shoutout to Grolim. I'm happy.
Okay.
And
yeah.
next time, hopefully, the only thing next time, hopefully, we can have both Guru and Andrea here as well,
Yes.
which is our new QA. I was excited to maybe introduce him to everybody else on chat that has seen before the appearances on stream, but he's enjoying a holiday. So yeah, maybe next time.
When he's on stream, ask him what songs he sings in karaoke.
We can maybe sing them for the
Oh, he
last
should
stream
do it,
ever.
yeah.
Karaoke
For the last
session.
stream
Yeah.
ever.
We can do a karaoke stream.
That sounds horrific.
What? Oh, I'm so here for it.
But I am down.
Oh, yeah, I'm obviously here for it. I've suggested it.
But coming up, y'all, we're gonna chat about the new vehicle system coming to 1.2, and
Bye.
yeah, can you guys? Can you
we'll
guys
just leave.
please?
Sorry. I'll take my TikToks.
Tic Tac, not a sponsor, not an official sponsor. I am not interested in
Bye,
the Tic Tac
everyone.
sponsor. Thank you for joining us, Suzu. Thank you, Emmett.
Thank you, bye.
But to join us now, I am bringing in Gab and Nikita. Go ahead and come on in.
Hello. Which one is my chair?
You can sit wherever you want. You can sit here.
The further one.
Gab is a technical artist here at the studio, and Nikita is a programmer. And these two basically championed the new vehicle system coming into 1.2. But before we get going, can I offer you guys anything? Do you guys want like a coffee?
Oh, good. We're actually sponsored by Fanta today.
Oh, the Fanta, yeah.
That's because Mikael is out. There's no Pepsi Max.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
no,
we would be sponsored by Pepsi
We're
Max.
out with the Pepsi Max. We're in with the Fanta. Brand new flavors, brand new flavor. Yeah. Well, anyway, I wanted to ask you guys, why did we rework vehicle pathing?
I mean, to be honest, it was just kind of a shame because the old vehicle system was just kind of a
It's kind of crap.
It was kind of crap, and it's a shame because vehicles are cool, like tractors and trucks. It's
Yeah.
fun to see them move around. They add a lot of life to the factory. We just wanted more players to use them, I guess, because a lot of players would just kind of skip over them because they're just annoying to deal with and
Yeah.
unreliable.
Yeah. Did you guys use vehicles before the change?
I had like one vehicle running when I had coal in like tier 3. I run it, and then I built a factory over it. It was just like one of the dinosaur
I was gonna
fossils
say,
under the factory. There's
like
one poor vehicle.
ancient
And-
civilizations.
Yeah. Like there's like one station not connected to anything anymore, and one vehicle stuck on it. That was my vehicles before rework.
That's so sad. But now they can actually join the production line proper.
Now you can actually build some cool stuff with them. So yeah, I've been using them more.
Awesome. Can you talk about like the differences between the different path types and kind of what that means? Because in the video and in the patch notes, we do describe that there's like a universal one, and then we have like a whole bunch of specific ones for each type of vehicle. Like, what is the difference between them?
Well, I mean, the reasoning is that each vehicle has a different size, turn radius, and just like how steep they can move on, like how steep the surfaces they can move on can be, and a bunch of like specific limitations based on like their shape and size. So if we kind of had to make separate vehicle paths in order for each vehicle to have like their own easiest build. I guess the easiest path you can possibly build for them.
Yeah, it's sorry. Yeah, continue, Gabriel.
I mean, the universal one is kind of a compromise because I guess it takes the worst out of all of them, but we chose to not make the factory cart part of it because the factory cart is so incredibly like restrictive that it would make the universal path very difficult to build. So yeah, we opted to like split them up like that. You can still automate the factory cart.
Why would you automate a factory cart?
It's free, first of all.
It's free.
It's cool.
Wow,
Yeah,
that is
it,
pretty
it
cool.
looks nice. That's one of the reason.
Yeah.
And yeah, it has one slot for free. So that's the real value of it.
I know that's kind of a bang for your buck. I guess it's kind of like a railroad, like a toy railroad track going around the rim of your childhood bedroom or something. Did anyone actually have that? I feel like that was like a kid in movie thing.
I mean, I guess we
Gabriel
can.
has factory cars on his safe, I think,
Yeah,
in quite a few places.
yeah.
And it looks super cool. So there's definitely use cases.
Okay.
And I've been told by a few people that factory cards bring some life to a factory because we just zoom around. It looks like something is happening all the time.
Yeah.
Some people have also been saying that we've been using them like this with no stations, which is a use case that we don't really support anymore, which is a bit unfortunate, but there's still plans to maybe address this in the future because we have seen quite a few people say that we like this specific aspect of old vehicles brought back.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be the way going forward, right? Like, there would probably never be a world where the old system can work perfectly as it did alongside a new system, but maybe there are some things to take from how the old functioned and incorporate into the new system. That's good.
You know, so maybe this is the time to announce a community challenge.
A community challenge.
Yeah, community challenge. Just I came up with this on the spot.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed to connect machines to machines anymore. You can connect machines to track stations. So all of your logistics are going to be handled by factory cart onlys. And the winner of this gets, what can you offer?
I'm sorry. How do we know? How do we know when you've won?
I mean, I guess you finish the game with this with no cheats and
So you use factory carts as all of your
belts. Yeah,
as all of your belts.
basically, yeah. Like you have machine to belt to truck station, but then truck station to truck station to belt to machine, but no machine to machine. That's not allowed.
I like it. We could call it Captain of Industry with challenge.
Yes.
Okay.
That's evil.
That is that's fucked.
I mean, I've seen some crazy people in the chat today. Somebody will do that.
Okay. Someone has already done a carts only run.
Yeah. See, there's Andrew there.
Oh, of course, Andrew. Yeah. Okay. This might be a challenge for Andrew, but you know we can just make this a bounty. If someone does this with visual proof, and I want sweeps, I want beautiful cinematics of all of your factory cards delivering to all of your different factories, I will get you a voucher for our merch shop.
You have to add some complexity. Maybe, I don't know, say it. It has to be a selfie. It has to be uploaded as a TikTok.
It has
you have
to
send
be.
it to me.
Ooh. I just have to see it. Whether you post it on the subreddit and you tag me, or you send it in my DMs. You could mail like a USB drive here.
Yeah.
And I would likely open that, but maybe not on a work computer. Yeah, I will get you not 5% off, 100% off for like how much is 1,600 Microsoft points worth? It's like $20.
I'm gonna guess it's like 16 euro or something.
Yeah. So it'll be enough. It'll be enough to get something. Yeah. I'll have to talk to Linus and see what I'm allowed to do. We'll figure it out. But yeah, you can get some merch. Cool.
You get a roll of toilet paper.
Something I find interesting with the new vehicle system is that the old one was, physics based, so it had a lot of like funny wonky shit. But this one has like faked physics, so that is involved more in like the visuals behind things. So I'm curious where the like programming functionality of this ends and the visual like aesthetics kind of come in.
Well, I can answer from the programming side. From programming side, where vehicles have a very basic physics implementation, in a sense that vehicles know where we roughly should ride, and they try to stay close to the ground. So that's basically all the programming implementation does. But all the inertia-related physics, this is all faked, and it doesn't really affect how the paths. There's still some movement that's derived from the path, but a lot of the inertia is based purely on the movement and is basically purely visual. And I think, Gabriel mostly worked on this from the visual side.
Yeah, I mean, basically what we're doing is just reading some data, such as like the velocity of the movement, the velocity of the rotational changes. We're looking at like the suspension, like where it's angled, and yeah, we're just faking inertia mostly, and acceleration and deceleration behaviors. It's pretty much it. Yeah, it's because if without this, they would basically just look exactly like trains, so just following the path exactly.
Is this something that you are just like feeling out? Like you're just in Pi, an editor, and you're like tweaking settings to like, oh, like when it takes a turn, I'm like having it kind of tilt this much this way. Like that feels right versus that's like way too low, and that's like, like when during motorcycle races where they like are basically parallel with the ground.
I mean, yeah, there was a lot of just trial and error in this because, like, the hardest part of this, honestly, was trying to figure out like what players could possibly be doing with this. So trying like every scenario I could come up with. I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch that we never tried that are gonna be completely broken and stuff. So, but for the most part, like it was kind of difficult to figure out like every possible like scenario that the tracks could go through. Because like initially, like something that was missing, which is gonna be very hard to demonstrate here, but like when a track would like navigate a path that was slanted like this way, they wouldn't like follow the inclination of the terrain, for example, and they would just be straight, and one wheel was up and the other one was way down on the.
We would basically try to adjust the weight, the length of suspension on per wheel basis. This is kind of done on programming side because, like I said, programming does very basic simulation of where the wheel should be, but it doesn't do like any kind of like realistic simulation. It just the only intent is to give Gabriel some data to work in because you could, for example, say, okay, so if I put the wheel there, that means the ground is roughly there, and we can do more stuff with it, and we can fake out more suspension. And there's still a few funny issues with suspension, namely, for example, right now, if you compare with the manual driving versus automated driving, you can see that the tractors look like they're crouching. Like the suspension is compressed for no reason. Yeah. And this is something that I have seen for a while, and it will be nice to get addressed. But ultimately, it's not really gameplay impacting, so we did not have time to get this for 1.2. But in the future, it will be nice to uncrouch them, and they can go a little bit further away from the ground.
They just got some crazy suspension on these vehicles.
They look so cute. Like we're like,
it's like
yeah,
it's kind of like a spider almost.
It's creeping up on
I
you.
just got a text saying that someone has already completed the challenge and sent you a DM on Discord, Jason.
Well, on
Someone
experimental
completed the challenge
with the new system.
Not with this system. No,
I mean,
no way.
it's more impressive, honestly.
If it was on experimental, I'll think about it. We haven't looked at the Slido in a while. Do you think you could skim through? Someone asked, why does Jason, the largest host, simply not eat the other 5? What? I had lunch, man. I'm not hungry. Dang, I might have just got S'mores Pop Tart free merch without them just even knowing. What's that noise? Rain? Yeah, it's raining outside. It's cozy. You sure you guys don't want some coffee? I mean, you got your Fanta.
Yeah.
Which, it's a new recipe, but the same old flavor.
Is it a new recipe? Where did you see that?
it's been a while, but I'm surprised Uzo didn't explain this on his segment. Because he used to really like the Fanta, but since we started adding 50% aspartame to it, it's kind of fell off on the tier list for him. So
That's so sad.
It is pretty sad, and it's kind of funny because for me, for example, I like the new 50% flavor more.
I love aspartame.
Same.
I think it's yummy.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I just take some pills with it every day.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Keeps you going.
Yeah.
Have you seen Fanta in the U.S.?
It's life changing.
It's crazy looking though. It's like neon orange.
I mean, you can go to like Chemicwell and get some, and imported from US, and it is, like I said, it is life changing. It's so nice. Unfortunately, it's only nice until you look at the calories, and then it's not as nice. But if you just don't look at calories, it's really really nice.
That's a good rule of thumb, I think. Is if you don't look at the calories, things taste a lot better. Linus, would you mind scrolling all the way up? You guys asked some tough questions, I'm not gonna lie. Things related to this update we can talk about. I am curious. When you guys are debugging, are you typically just using like the gym, like the gym level, or do you like take it into like the game map fairly often?
I mean, for me, I try to use the test map as often as possible because it's just faster to load and just performs better.
Yeah.
Like the actual word in engine is way heavier than on the build that you guys are playing. So if we can avoid using that, I mean, it's just faster. But sometimes you have to, like, we had to use that a lot for vehicles to just see how well they would behave in terrain and stuff like that. But yeah, when possible, the test map is my go-to.
Yeah, same for me. Ultimately, what Gabriel said, test level is much more lightweight. For example, the time between you can get from editor from hitting start for editor to Pine around a minute on test map. For main level, it takes quite a bit longer, over 2 minutes probably, maybe even 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And there's some performance overhead related to moving around the map, because Unreal has a system called one file per actor, which basically lets people work on the world without conflicts, which is super nice for development. But the problem is it's not very good for runtime. So when you load the world in the editor, Unreal has to gather all these small files, collect them together, make something that it can use in runtime, and basically present it to you. When we make a build, that is done on our machines once, and then you guys enjoy the packaged build, and then you don't need to worry about this. But when you launch the editor, because people can touch these files all the time, like there's no any kind of cache or any kind of like fast way to get them. Unreal really has to do it from the scratch every single time, which takes a lot of time. And main level also has a lot, and I mean a lot of materials, a lot of textures, which takes some time to load, because again, this is a bit slower in the editor. And we've been doing a lot of work for optimization of editor performance lately, and it's been getting better, I would say, compared to how it was when we first upgraded to Unreal Engine 5 during update 8, and now it's much, much better, but it's still not as lightweight as the test map.
Yeah, and for context, the test map is basically just like a very small like section. It's like a flat plane with like some random assets, and it's like kind of just a gym for devs to test things out and make sure they're working.
Yeah. Funnily enough, we actually have this map in the shipment built as a debug in 8, so you can find it. It's there, but there's nothing there. It's literally just a plane with a few nodes and a few trees.
I think it even showed up in one video, right?
The test map?
Yeah, because I think we had like, select the starting biome, and then there was like the other button with like the warning sign or something.
Yeah, I think Ben got mad at me for that. Some people thought that might have been like a new map or something, but no, that was just that's just so people can open the test map.
It's just an entry. We don't really use it because in the editor you just open the editor with a test map.
Yeah.
But if you're in a build, it's convenient to be able to just go on a test map. But usually you don't need to, because again, in a build it's very fast to just go to regular level.
Yeah. I usually build most of our cinematic shots in the test map first, and then I parent it all to a null in the sequencer, and then I just drag it to wherever I need to in the persistent level.
Smart.
Yeah. People are asking about your hair care routine, Nikita. Do you have one?
It's honestly it doesn't really. I mean, let's put it this way. It involves putting more effort than I would like to put. And honestly, I've been quiet for a while thinking about cutting it, because ultimately, like, depending on your hair type, some people get to do very little with their hair, and some people have to do a lot. And I unfortunately fall in the unfortunate category where you have to do a lot to make it not look like shit. And right now, I still don't think it looks that great. But anyway, yeah, I've been talking to a lot of people over the years. For example, with a lot of my friends who have long hair, like, oh, I just wash it once per 10 years, and it looks amazing. I'm like, how? Explain? Teach me.
Their hair's got to smell crazy.
Yeah, like I'm like, how do you do it? Because if I don't take care of it like every like 2 days, it just looks horrible. Like it's really sucks. But no, it's just shampoo and conditioner. There's really no secret to it.
Cool. Does our Pioneer have hair? Probably not. That doesn't seem very efficient. I feel like that wouldn't be a very. Like, you have to shampoo and cut it. Like that's not. Probably not.
The helmet stays on.
The helmet stays on. Yeah, dude, your hair looks legendary.
Nah. Stop it.
Well, I'm not sure I have more questions for you specifically regarding vehicle paths. I guess, like, were there any challenges? I mean, you touched on obviously like the terrain, like kind of causing the vehicles to crouch, but like things that got resolved, maybe any like blaring things.
Yeah, we had a lot of very funny bugs with the system. Because there's a few cases where the old system, basically because we're out of early access and we have put a lot of effort into trying to not break people's saves, we have to handle the legacy saves very well. And one of the big things that we had to do for vehicle rework is to answer the question, okay, what happens to the legacy paths? And as people might have seen, the legacy paths mostly work, but they look a little bit funky and they might float because ultimately we're not subjects to some of the restrictions that the new system can have. And ultimately it's a very interesting problem that we had to solve because the new system basically requires you to have a lot of data about how the vehicle moves around the path. And it uses that data to do a lot of interesting things. For example, it uses that data to calculate how the path should look. It uses the data to calculate the climb angle to adjust to fuel consumption and a lot of other things. But for legacy paths, this data is not available because back in the time, old vehicle paths, if you guys seen them, they used to be just visually they will look to you like nodes that point in one direction. But in the backend, they would basically in runtime make a spline. A spline is like a curved line that connects all of them. And when you're far away from vehicles, vehicles are honestly very interesting from optimization perspective as well. We have two modes. One mode is called the real mode, and one mode is called the simulated mode. And the simulated mode basically is when you're far away from them, and they just follow that spline. And if you look at vehicles right now, it's very similar. They also follow the path spline without doing fancy things that Gabriel does, for example. But the old vehicles, they try to be really smart about it. So the real mode would try to do real vehicle physics and not just follow the spline. So, when it worked, it would look amazing. The vehicles would really do the vehicles. There's no faking. It's real vehicle physics. But on the other hand, it was really difficult to write autopilot code for them and also predict how we're going to move. Because ultimately, vehicle physics is unfortunately not reliable and not deterministic or stable. So, for example, I think if a lot of people remember how old vehicles were, there's a common case where we try to, for example, build a bridge and make a path that turns on the bridge, and you would try to drive as slowly as possible to make sure that if a vehicle doesn't fall over, it looks like it works, and then you let it drive, and it flies into it and falls over. And then eventually with ghosting it goes back. But basically some of the vehicle issues with physics were kind of very difficult to solve, and as a player you really had no choice but to go for basically extremely overblown paths that are really far from corners, really far from each other, to make sure that vehicles do not fumble the path following. And the new system basically lets you do such paths more consistently and handles them well. So, for example, as a lot of people have been making highways, a lot of vehicles next to each other, and or making some very steep angles where vehicles can, for example, climb or go down. And it's very nice because ultimately this is something that the old system was really difficult to implement with. So, but I kind of lost the tangent. Sorry, I went into the differences.
Super interesting. Gab, what about you?
I just wanted to mention something that kind of just comes with the new system, accidentally-ish, which is the fact that you can now reasonably build temporary paths for your vehicles. Because I feel like earlier, like the amount of effort it took to record something kind of forced you to build the highway for real and make it look nice. Well, now you can just build like kind of some random path and then just replace it later, and you don't need to re-record anything, and it will just work again. And that's like one of my favorite like new features. Like you don't have to commit into spending like a few hours building a highway. You can just build a random path and replace it later when you want to.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a nice quality of life update.
Yeah. It's also kind of interesting because this forced us to do some very interesting calculation and physics and math to support this case. Because if you look at trains, for example, while right now, if your path is valid, yeah, it looks like vehicles work like trains. But while you build it, you realize that we have much more restrictions, right? Because, for example, you cannot build them floating in the air, and there's no railway buildable that you can build. The paths, they don't provide physical support for vehicles. They project to the ground, and we're one of the very few buildings in the game that do this. Probably the only building in the game that does it. And as such, they, for example, you have to be able to build them over the ground terrain. You have to be able to build them in caves, which was a really big challenge. Basically, there's a lot of very challenging terrain, and we kind of had to find a balance between letting the people build in a terrain that looks like it shouldn't be allowed to be built in, and kind of keeping the restrictions somewhat consistent to make sure that the vehicles don't look too silly. It's basically it was an interesting challenge to seek balance between these two, and I think right now where the paths are fairly strict, but not strict to an extent where you cannot build in some areas.
Yeah.
Which was the case during the early work on the vehicles.
Yeah, it was a lot of back and forth into like me or somebody else just sending Nikita pictures of, hey, look, you can't do this, and then we had to like do so much work to allow very small niche scenarios. Like initially, you weren't even able to go across like dunes in the dune desert because the tip was too sharp.
Yeah, we also have a lot of very funny vehicle shapes. For example, if you look at the truck has the most silly shape ever because it has wheels in the front like this, and it has a very big chunk of trunk body sticking on the back, which means that, for example, if you try to climb a 45-degree ramp like this, the truck would lose contact in the middle wheels because it's gonna basically get like hit the ground with the back because the back is sticking out so much, and we basically had to special case a lot of these things to let people build the path, even though it doesn't really make sense because the truck as a vehicle doesn't make sense by design.
God, it's just so much trial and error, especially if a map as big as Satisfactory.
It's also really funny because Gabriel would send me a case like this. I'll fix the case, and then I find out that 2 of our cases broke as a result of this fix.
God.
It's like, oh, you cannot build a vehicle like this. Okay, you can build it now. Oh, but now you cannot build it like this. Okay, fixed. Oh, but now you cannot build it at all.
Oh, it's so messy.
It's making the vehicles work with terrain was probably one of the biggest challenges we have had to face, but I'm really happy with the result.
Yeah, and obviously, if you guys encounter any funky things in game, go ahead and make a ticket on our questions.satisfactory.com, I believe, and we can investigate internally. But yeah, it is 4:30. And you guys were worried that we wouldn't be able to fill up the time.
You filled it up with did. Like, what's your hair routine? And
well, obviously, I mean, we gotta answer the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you both for coming on, chatting about the vehicle system, and yeah.
Thank you for the invite.
Of course.
Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Have a good rest of the stream.
Sorry to bother you at work. But I really appreciate you coming in.
It's okay. Yeah. Think of it this way: the more time we spend here, the more time we get to not cook and break the game. So it's really good for the game.
Oh yeah,
true. Mikhail is in the basement. He's under a barbell. It's not a matter of letting him out. He can't get out. Okay.
Yeah, none of us is strong enough to
get it. No one's strong enough. We're trying to find the strongest man in Hlevde.
Which is him.
Which is him, yeah, I know. It's we gotta bring in a ringer.
All right.
All right, see you guys. All right. So, we have one more team to bring in. But first, I do want to chat about some new releases in the Coffee Stain family. We have recently released some games with our through our publishing branch. Some games we published. If you do !new games, you'll see that Deep Rock Galactic just released a new DLC called Rogue Core. That just came out, really fun. We also released Huntdown, which Mikhail and I played. Huntdown Overtime, sorry. Me and Mikhail checked that out. I'm hoping New Games gave you something. But yeah, me and Mikhail played Huntdown Overtime a few weeks ago, and that was a lot of fun. And we also just had Roamstead come out recently, which I am trying to check out. I'm going to check that out very soon, but that game looks like a lot of fun too. Yeah, oh yeah, Rogue Core is just a whole game. You're right. But yeah, check those out. Lots of fun. But our last interviewees that I'm going to bring on are those behind the most electric feature coming to the game. The new weather states. Come on in. The VFX team.
Okay, so which area? So Sasha to the left.
Where do I sit?
Oh, I get one? All right, you can just,
Do I sit
sit
here?
down. You can just sit down. I'm going to move this. Wow,
It's warm.
yeah, it is pretty warm, isn't it? You guys really dressed for the occasion. Thanks. Where'd that balloon come from?
We don't know.
It came from the sewers.
That's kind of concerning,
I don't know.
actually.
I tried to make paper boat, but I ran out of time.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
because it's like the movie and stuff.
Can I offer you guys like a coffee or anything?
No, I'm good.
You guys okay? You got
Water.
Oh, it's a
I'm sending it
it's
to
a
Miguel.
Pepsi Max.
Stole it from him.
Wow. Same recipe, same old flavor. Okay.
I'm right.
Billy, do you mind if I sit right here?
No,
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, guys, welcome. We're going to talk about the weather. The new weather state's coming to Satisfactory. It was quite the journey. We have obviously had it in the game before.
Kinda.
Kind of, right? It like briefly came. I mean, I think you've been here the longest, and maybe you could share an anecdote.
I think we added it in update 6 or... I don't remember. Don't blame me. We killed it with update 8 because it was an engine modification and we went to Unreal 5 and keeping that modification alive was costing a lot of time. So we temporarily killed it, intending to make it work for 1.0. And then time was not our friend and we had to postpone it, so it was going to be 1.1. And then time was not our friend and we postponed it, it became 1.2. That's the TLDR.
It's been a long time coming. Okay, I guess the mic is making noise. I guess we'll do that. Sorry, guys.
Time to hold it.
No, I can't hold it. It's making noise. I should introduce everyone. Sasha, you may recognize him from the Sounds of Satisfactory video. Sasha is our sound designer. Ville is your title is just the effects artist, right?
I'm the avatar.
He's the avatar.
Yeah.
And then Ben is another tech artist at the company. But yeah, they are the team responsible for all of that immersive rain and thunder and lightning and all the good stuff coming in 1.2 regards to weather. But you guys went over your questions yesterday. Let's see. So why exactly did we need the engine upgrade to get weather?
So one of the things we really wanted to do with weather is to have dry factories, like if you're inside that you don't get wet. There are many ways of doing that, but we wanted to do the scene capture method in Unreal, which was promised to be more efficient with future updates, and that wasn't there yet when we initially looked at it. So with 5.3 it finally became more efficient, and then with 5.5, 5.6 it was fully there.
All right,
So it was it's nice to have. It would have been able to do it before, but yeah, closer.
Pass it around.
Yay.
I guess it was too late. Is it making a lot of noise if I
Rain tracing.
Rain tracing.
is it bad like this, guys? I'm sorry.
Thank you, David.
Just roll with it. If they can hear the... It's thunderstorming.
I mean, there was a garbage truck outside.
Yeah. So
That's fine.
just don't move.
I got one mission.
I don't. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? I should say before I start asking a bunch of random questions.
It's raining outside
Yeah,
right
it's raining
now.
outside. Yeah.
Like
It is.
it's actually raining outside. I want to talk about the weather. No, prumts. That's all. It's like
Oh, yeah, yeah.
no. We
puns
can
allowed.
go.
Hmm?
Do we have any plans
Rain?
for? Satisfactory is already.
I think you need to.
Does it need to be?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes a lot of noise when you're holding it.
Okay.
Sorry. It's
Even this process is quite loud.
Okay. Sorry, everybody.
We just have to lean into it, I guess.
It's very scuffed.
we get more cozy. It's cold after all, right?
Mm.
Hey.
Hey. Just fire away. Ask questions.
Yeah.
Enunciate.
Ask questions.
Maybe I should just go stand over there. Yeah. Wait, someone's in school? AJ, focus on your exam, man. What are you doing?
My boat.
Sorry about your boat.
My boat.
This is probably better.
Yes.
Doug asked a great question. What is one thing you guys have done that nobody really noticed, which is talking to sound and VFX?
I guess I found a way to make some rain splashes land on the water, because Unreal is weird and wacky. So I had to figure that out.
And that's different than just the rain splashes landing on the ground.
Yep.
Because the ground is interpreted as like a landscape.
Yeah, and it has like a distance field and stuff that I could look for and spawn on. So we get some nice splashes where we expect them.
That's cool.
I think that the surface type for the audio is also quite unique, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure how. Yeah, I'm not sure what people notice or not with sound, because usually people don't notice sound unless it works.
Professionals, everybody.
But you know,
I'm waiting for the chat to roll in.
it's all right.
Mic drop.
Might drop. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, people don't notice sounds, I guess, unless they're good. so
missing.
it's a bit like exactly, or missing. But yeah, maybe like if depending on the surface you're standing on, the rain will sound different. So you can hear it clearly when it's raining and you're standing in the water. It will sound watery, but it's also like if there's more grass or more dirt or concrete or metal, it will also change. And so maybe that's something that people won't notice right away, but hopefully they can feel it and stuff. Yeah.
And also the droplets is always around your local player. It's not like out in the world. So we recycle the droplets based on like cube around the player. So when you go forward, the droplet behind you is gonna spawn in front of you. So it keeps recycling. And that's how we optimize that thing.
What about like materials in the world getting wet? So like foundations. How does that work?
So they don't actually get wet. We don't do any material work for that. It's a post-processing effect. So we made a change in the engine to inject the wetness before the lighting is done. So basically how a deferred renderer works is like you render the depth of the whole scene. From there you figure out what's relevant for the view. Based on that you do all the colors, the how the lights would react to that. And after that you would normally do the lighting. but we take the height information we get from the factory and from the world, and from there we can calculate which pixels should be wet, which should be dry, and we inject that in between the lighting. So that's how we approach that.
Yeah.
So in layman's terms, it's magic.
Smokes and mirrors,
Smokes and mirrors.
like always.
And it goes well together with everything, like the post-processing and the effects and the sound. It's just coming together nicely.
We have a number of different states that are coming with this update. Do you guys have a favorite that?
You guys can keep going. This is a separate thing.
Do you guys have? Do you guys have a favorite weather state that has been coming to the game, or that is going to come into the game?
Mine is thunderstorm because there's all of the effects. I'm kidding. Just like
No, but most of them are like cranked to the max, and the thunder is looking great,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I agree. I always play with the extreme weather conditions because it's
Yeah.
it's nice, fresh after working on this game for
It's cozy.
7-8 years.
Yeah.
it's like wind and stuff. Like there's new wind in the game. So even with the sound, there's new wind sounds basically. Someone asked if we use Foley. So for rain and stuff, it's a mixture of recorded stuff and sound libraries. So I did record a bunch of rain when it was rainy that I used for some materials like metal and stuff. But obviously, like I can't go around and record the rain in all the areas all the time and stuff. So it's a mixture of both. But I think if you usually Foley is more satisfying, it's more unique, and you can often, if you know what you have to do, you get there somewhat faster. Like recording good metal rain or whatever is faster than like searching for all the bad metal rain sounds in my library that don't quite fit and stuff. So that question is gone now. I don't know.
Someone was asking about the footsteps.
Yeah.
They also
How do
apply
you
to
record the rain sounds in the desert? Can the thunder be dangerous? That's a good question.
For your ears, but
maybe for your eyes and ears. Yeah, it's really impactful.
And there's no rain in the desert. Right?
Did you just make an America reference?
No, I'm just I'm saying words.
Did you go through the desert on a horse with no name?
No. But
It felt good to get out of the rain.
yeah. I can't remember my name or whatever the lyrics are. You can't remember no name or whatever. I don't remember this one.
What was the development process like? Like in terms of length, going back and forth. Like Sasha, were you coming in at the end, or were you jumping in for sound on like early iterations of the weather? Like from each of your perspective, how was it?
I just say for me it was all throughout the process. Obviously at the end there's always things that come together, so can get a bit hectic. Like now we're figuring out
Back and forth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's always more iterations like right at the tail end and stuff, but that's kind of normal. But for this, like I knew it was gonna be rain in the game, so every time there was a rainy day, I was recording rain. Pretty much that was it, and thinking about the system and stuff. But yeah, so all throughout.
Yeah, I feel like as soon as I was done with some sort of version of the rain, we just talked, and you just got going instantly. Yeah.
it was just it was really a lot of back and forth because first the region or the service system was made by you and Misha.
Yeah.
And that was kind of a core to feel the rain, but then me and Ville were mainly working on the effects. And then Gabriele, he was early on the stream, he did the effects on the trees for the wind. So he redid all the foliage again.
Good job, Gab.
Second time to get like the wind into all the foliage, grass, trees, everything. And some of the special trees in the grass fields got extra treatment because they have like vines hanging from it that were not nicely animated before, but now they were.
All revamped, yeah.
How much strain does the weather add on your GPU?
I guess that would be a good chance to talk about maybe some optimizations that have been done.
So from a VFX standpoint, we had missed on the initial release, which we disabled because that did tank performance quite a bit.
And you did barely see them.
Yeah.
So it didn't make any sense to keep them.
So when it was heavy rain, we would have like some missed planes nearby the player, but that caused a lot of performance loss. So we disabled it. Nobody complained yet, so nobody noticed.
Nobody noticed, yeah.
Except for your GPU, really didn't like it. So that's one of the things. Other than that, to capture like the height data for the rain occlusion, so the rain would not fall through foundations, etc. We actually make that data around the player alone, and it's imagine like 2D sprites. It's like a really simplified version of the foundation. It's a plane with a texture on there that we render down, so that's why it can run relatively unnoticed. There should not be a massive difference between having rain on and rain off, luckily enough.
That's cool.
TM.
Good job.
Thank you.
You guys know the saying where like the best VFX is VFX that you don't even realize is VFX? That's kind of like, it's a little bit here, where it's, you know, you don't even notice the optimizations because everything's just working.
Smoothly.
No, Gab? Gab's in chat instigating.
He's behind you.
I see a question about do you need a high spec computer since 1.1? In theory, you should not need a high spec computer. We did quite some optimizations. Unreal Engine did some optimizations with 5.6. And we also did quite some RAM optimizations that rolled out with the initial experimental we did for the engine upgrades, 1.1.3, I think it was.
Did you just say 1.3?
1.1.3.
Oh, 1.1.
Calm
yes,
down,
that was
calm down,
the
Jason.
point.
Oh, man.
So it should run better than 1.1.
Yeah. I guess there's one piece of optimization, like with audio, that we did, like we reused a lot of the bubble stuff that we talked about in the YouTube video to detect whether you're inside or outside. So that's, we were just reusing stuff, and then you get some little points of rain. So if you're around metal or leaves in the forest, you will hear some drip drops, and those are like, there's maximum 3 voices or 3 sounds that can be specialized, but it's all the same one sound just being repositioned. It's called multi-positioning. And so you don't use like 3 different assets. It's just the same asset being moved around or kept and just panned around.
That's performant.
That's performer indeed.
So if you're next to factories and a bush, you'll hear both?
You'll hear both, yeah.
Okay.
But the what I mean is that let's say you have like 3 bushes around you and they all have some drip drops of vegetation. It won't be 3 different actual sound. It will be the same sound, just panned differently, and you will feel like it's basically a common like technique in game audio in general to optimize stuff. Like if you have a game with a bunch of torches or something, and there's like you won't use like 1,000 torch sounds. You will use the same sound and just move it around. So yeah, I can go unnoticed, but yeah.
Good job.
So, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw, but Rocket League announced Unreal Engine 6 just the other week. You know, it took an engine upgrade to get weather back in Satisfactory. Is there anything we can look forward to when UE6 comes out?
A lot of pain. Already scared production off with that one. Joked during one of the planning sessions, like, so Unreal 6, when are we gonna plan that in? But they didn't like to do.
We can't have golf until 1.6 or till UE6.
No,
We can't promise golf, Emmett.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think that, you know, with UE6, maybe we can actually make it rain puppies and kittens.
Oh,
Wow, that could be a thing, yeah.
Indeed.
we can do that already.
Jason, we don't have kittens in the game.
I've just been informed that we do not have kittens in the game, but perhaps with UE6 we can add kittens to the game.
Agreed.
Emmett
Cat
gave me a
VFX.
very nasty
Cat
look.
VFX.
Cat VFX.
Yeah.
Car soccer. That's a copyright infringement. Do companies have to upgrade engines? No, you do not. You could release a game in UE3 if you wanted to.
It's easier to stay up to date because you have like the SDKs for console that are easier to update. Well, Epic updates it for you, and then you just have to take their update. And a lot of like backwards compatibility stuff. It's for example, if you wanna release on modern hardware, it's Unreal 3 will not run on the latest PlayStation without implementing the whole PlayStation API yourself, and that's gonna be extreme waste of time if you don't have an army of engineers. That's the main reason why to stay up to date. And less GPU crashes and that kind of shenanigans.
Someone dropped your full government asking for Satisfactory in VR. I made a great tutorial. I'll answer for Ben. You can go on our YouTube shorts. I made a really good tutorial about how to play Satisfactory in VR.
Approved.
That idea actually came from me.
It's just a prank, man.
I think with the updates, it's like, I don't know, an older engine with like good artists and good engineers will make a better game than a newer engine, but use well, like the tech is not everything, and in things, so it's not like more better. It's not just like immediately just more better. It's so much more nuances and stuff and caveats that you don't see until you upgrade, and you're like, fucked.
It's often the long patch notes that you care about instead of the big megalites or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, bug fixing this really specific thing that we used. It's, oh, nice.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Someone said to play with the microphone again. Should I fiddle with
Don't give in.
No.
Give in. It's a trap.
No.
Should do it in a few minutes.
It's a trap.
After 5.
Awesome. Thank you for fixing sign and billboards rendering in 1.2. Is that you, Ben? No, don't. Oh, Jesus.
I caused that problem and I fixed that problem.
That's classic.
I was in basically what we tried to do is reduce memory overhead for consoles because the Xbox S was struggling as it always does. So I basically scaled down signs when you don't look at them, and they would scale up once you look at them. But I didn't cap how many could become relevant at the same time. So it was suddenly pumping a gigabyte into the video card, and then it got sad.
Do you like have an attenuation radius or something?
Actually, I used the renderer. So I ask how long has it been since we looked at the sign, and if it's been long, then we mark them irrelevant. And otherwise, we put them in a pool of relevant signs, and now we allow 5 or 10 per frame to be updated, so we don't choke the GPU.
Cool. Fancy. Well,
it sounds like. Sorry, son.
No, please.
I was gonna say it sounds like they're making it so that when you close your eyes, the universe disappears.
Basically.
Yeah.
It's like things only exist if I open my eyes or look at them.
That's a philosophy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like there's an actual school of thought.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering. We have 4 minutes left? 6 minutes left? What do you guys think? Should we play the trailer and then have like a reaction? We can all talk about it for a minute, or should we end the stream with the trailer? Well, what do you guys think? I worked really hard on it. I do like reading people's comments about it, good and bad. Get the shit out of here.
Got legit startled there.
Someone wants Billy to take off his shirt. That's crazy.
But people are saying like, "Oh, are you
It's
a
another
Viking?
shirt under
Are you a
here.
Viking?" Blah blah blah. Yeah.
I am.
Do you have an axe?
You guys want to see it? Show the trailer.
Trailer? But it's not time yet.
It's not time. We have 5 minutes. But no, I'm saying but we're gonna end the stream at 5.
Are we?
Are we?
Yeah.
I thought we were.
We're going all night,
Guys,
folks.
that's after hours. we have labor unions for a reason.
And pizza.
And pizza.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, we could do some more questions if people have questions.
Yeah.
That's actually a fair warning. I don't know if we can
We'll
check
do it
the
live.
audio on the trailer.
Oh no.
Someone wanted to have Thunderstorm on at all times.
No.
Thunderstorms on at all times.
In theory, you
I
can
also
make a
would want.
preset for that, yeah.
Yeah, noted.
Noted.
So right now we have several presets that basically it's kind of like the Weather Channel.
you know, that just increases the chances of certain weather events and how extreme they are. Will it start the same time on GeForce Now?
Probably. I think this was
Yeah.
from the main branch, so that should work that way. TM.
Yeah.
No, Andrew, you're not gonna have all signs at all the time. I know you, you monster.
I hit another sound. I put a rain overlay, and I put another sound at like the hour 30 mark on that rain, but I don't think anyone picked up on it.
I saw another question about permaday. With the game modes, initially we talked about world settings too. Currently the only world settings we have is the weather, but that's stuff that's somewhere in the backlog for maybe one day TM. But we'll see whenever that comes. We also saw the request for a no manta mode because some people hate the manta, but let's see what we do with that.
I think people just don't like that the manta like clips through their factory.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can also mute it in the settings.
Can build around it.
You can mute the manta?
Really?
Yeah. Well, I think no, it's in the creature slider. I think you'll mute it on the creatures, but actually.
And as soon as Stinger jumps in behind because you can't hear.
Yeah, exactly. Like great.
Oy.
I can add that though, a slider where you can just mute the manta.
I guess we played the trailer at 4:58. No, 4:59.
Bear in mind, all these people are going to be playing Satisfactory 5.
Yeah, but they have to download it.
True.
We don't have preloading.
Yeah.
There's 2 minutes left.
2 minutes, yeah. Give it like 15 more seconds. give it
Another moment before.
give it 7 more. 7 more seconds, and then we'll play the trailer. Maybe like 4 more seconds.
I'm just gonna hit the button now.
All right, we're gonna play the trailer. We're not good.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Hello.
Yeah. What'd you guys think? It's all those speakers we were talking
Good job,
about.
Jason.
Yeah,
the
it's all the
features.
things.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's the things. Yay. 1.2.
Yay, 12.
Yay. And happy Pride, everybody.
Yeah, happy Pride Month.
Yeah.
They like it the appropriate amount.
I'll take
No
appropriate
more.
amount. Satisfactory 12 is here.
Yay.
We did it.
Good
Get
job.
downloading. Come on.
Is it 5?
Is it?
It's
yeah?
5.
Oh, that was perfect.
It's live.
That was a perfect stream.
Perfect.
No
Yeah,
issues.
No
No
issues
issues.
at all.
No bugs anywhere.
All right,
No issues,
y'all.
no rain.
Remind people to, if they don't see the update, restart Steam.
Yeah, if you don't see the update, restart Steam.
Touch grass.
Restart, touch grass, have a coffee, drink some water,
Someone keep
restart
that.
your console. 1.3, well, nah.
If you're
Yeah.
crashing if the game is crashing, please verify your files on Steam and Epic. would often help too. Delete your shader cache. There's somebody on the Discord always sharing how to do that.
Restart your PC, buy a new PC, buy it on
Buy the
console
game again.
and PC.
Buy the game again.
Yeah,
Download
buy it
RAM.
for your
Be
friends.
fresh for sure.
Check out Rogue Core, check out Roamstead, check out Hunt Down Overtime.
Just to confirm, we actually don't own Roamstead. We're just friends with them.
Oh, we're just friends
Yeah.
with them. Why the heck am I showing
I'm
them
sorry.
out?
I just,
It's
cool.
It's
Like,
cool.
still
I
check
like
out.
it.
Just,
Yeah.
it's good.
But yeah, that's
So,
it.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day, good afternoon, good night.
Until 1 point.
Catch you guys next time.
Bye bye.
Hey, door.